Okay, let's go again. Okay, RokoMotion. How have I done against him in the past? Have I done okay against him in the past? I'll try Grand Prix attack, see how that goes. Put the bishop over here. Okay, the classic knight d4 treatment. Okay, so I can't play Queen E1. Can I take this? Think about taking this, because I want to be able to get away from the C2 pawn. So now I got, okay, Queen E1 now for potential Queen H4 F5. F5 might be interesting for Bishop G5 or Bishop H6 even. Right, Queen H4 now. If he plays the knight, I can take on D5. So I've got a sort of storm on the king side with a bishop outside the pawn chain. That's familiar from the previous game. Nice bishop, but that sort of evaporated that advantage from a passed pawn basically. The opponent, but let's see here. So Queen G3 here. Still play for this F5 at some point. Maybe F5 and knight F4 or bishop F4. F5 here. You could just take though. So I'll just wait for a moment. I'll play something like H4, H5. He's always got bishop F6 actually. If I wait for a moment, maybe play rook A-E1 or rook F2. Okay, he's going to block in his own bishop like that. Maybe it's worth taking that opportunity. I'm highlighting E6 here. Can this knight reroute to G5, knight G1 to F3? I shall play C4 just to stop the use of D5. I think I could play. Oh, he's gonna leave E6 on Prix? No, you can't leave E6 on Prix. In fact, knight F3 to G5 is going to be on that E6 pawn. So he's going to have to play H6, but he weakened G6 if he plays H6. So take on G6. So this bishop seems quite nice. This bishop is blocked. So maybe knight F3, rook A-E1, and then take it from there. Okay, so knight G5 is still going to be a menace, surely. If he moves this bishop away from E6 protection, that battery just used for E6 protection. Okay. Can I play this anyway? Try and provoke some weaknesses like H6. Okay. Go back, maybe knight H4 is going to be good. Does Queen G6 here? With that G file, is that G file going to be dangerous? Okay, it doesn't seem as though that was entirely intentional. So just take the queens off, then knight H4 maybe. I don't really want this G file coming back at me. I actually get my king out of here for a moment. So king F2, maybe G3 H4 or something. Or knight H4 takes H5. Okay, maybe C4, just trying to get rid of his strong knight. Weaken D3 on this D file, I suppose. I want to dislodge that knight. Maybe B4 and then, okay. There's another route here, isn't there? This B file, if I can play for rook B1 and take, or rook B1, bishop B4, bishop C5. Okay, I'll lock down on Is he really gonna? He's gonna play bishop f3 now? Because otherwise knight g5. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh no, he's got bishop h4 on the cards. Oh, Muppet. Bishop h4. If rook g1. Oh, what a Muppet. I've messed up my position totally. It's got rook d3 or something, or rook g2. Right. What a mess. It was a nice position. Can I play bishop e1 and then rook h5? So it takes on e1, rook h5. Right, I'm still in the game. This light square bishop's a bit trapped. Can I get the rook over? The bishop over? Maybe d1 to h5. Then I can get rook g7 in, that'd be cool. If rook f3, rook bishop d1 takes bishop h5. Oh. A rook infiltration? Or not, as the case may be. Keep the bishop here for a sec. Although rook e3 and that pawn's loose. Oh no. So I'm going to lose e5. Keep the king on f2 for this passed pawn. So, okay, if I play something like... I think it's pointless checking the waters there. But maybe bishop h5 though. For bishop g6. That's a specific thing. Whereas knight is going to move rook f7. Will be mate with knight e8. It's quite strange, isn't it? If his pawn moves, what is he going to a Zugzwang or something? Is that a Zugzwang? He can't move the. He can move his king into the pin. Where do I want my king? It's g5 to f6. That's a very interesting position. His knight will be pinned. Wow. Is he going to have to... He's offering a draw. I want to see how he solves any problems here. How does he solve the problems here? Isn't there bishop f7 if the king goes to d8? Bishop f7 will win the knight. So do I just wait and see how he squirms out of this, instead of offering my king for a check? My king can just drive over here, can't it, to a7? Or the f pawn. Okay, let's go this way, even though there's horrible checks on h5. But I can take well, bishop h5. It's pinned anyway. So here there's no checking point. If I get the position with king h6, is there a check coming up? He's just given up the knight. And he wants to take back. No, come on. No takebacks. This is oh, I think that's pressure. But let's have a look at that final position where he cracked. So king f8. What do I do here? I need a move. So I play a move. And he's in a sort of Zugzwang. He plays a5 and it's my move again. So in this position, I wonder about bishop e8. No, he just takes with the knight. So king g5, let's say here. Isn't it just bishop h5? King f6. So I can't. I need to lose a tempo. How would I lose a tempo here? King F4, King F8. Triangulation of some sort. It's not possible with this pawn here. Is that really? The other thing is not playing A4, because this bishop could potentially have used A4 or the king, allowing this pawn to sort of go. If I brought my king over like this, maybe using A4. I set it as a challenge for you guys on YouTube, boys and girls. Is white winning this by force? Is it an easy thing? I'm pretty sure it looks pretty on the edge for black, this position. But how to crack the nuts here? Or maybe it was earlier, before this sample variation, because there's a crucial entry point here for either a king or a bishop. This A4. Or a rook swinging back across there. Maybe that's the key to it. A rook could swing back. You know, maybe King G8. If it's King H6 here, if we just go back one more move. If this had just gone there, couldn't the rook just come like this? Isn't this really dangerous? Because the king's quite aggressive now. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.